This is a Scrying Sports Network 8, the Alt Show, special presentation. This program contains graphic violence, harsh language, bizarre sex acts, and copious drug use. Parental discretion is advised.
Open up your ear holes and get ready to receive Sex, Drugs, and Saving Throws Part 2, Baking the Law. The Mithril Maidens are back together along with their new tour manager, about to take on their deadliest gig yet, a baking competition. It's like the Great British Bake Off, but with magic swords, magic missiles, and magic mushrooms. Now on with the show.
Welcome to the Advanced Age Role-Playing Gamers podcast. My name is Matt. I'll be your tour manager. The
Holiday edition.
Holiday edition. That's
Holiday.
Right. Except that when this is released, it's going to be like June. So
Christmas in July.
Christmas in July. There you go. Well, this is episode 8, if you can believe it or not, of Baking the Law, which is part of our Sex, Drugs, and Saving Throws actual play D&D 5th edition story. Let's go ahead and meet the members of the Mithril Maidens. I'm just going to go across my screen. Nathan.
Oh, shit. Again?
Do you line us up in the same order every time?
It's true.
No.
When you join.
Not in that.
Oh, okay.
But
So it is random.
In OBS OBS Ninja it is, but on here.
Right.
But anyway, yeah. So I'm Nathan. I am not the GM, and I am playing Echoes of Banter, who is an Elijah monk, who's super badass and maybe slightly risk averse. Would you say risk averse? Is that the
No.
I go for it.
The opposite of a verse.
Okay. Danger junkie, but I also play the bagpipes.
Awesome.
Back to you.
We can say you're obsessed with the abyss or nothingness. I really, honestly.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, Kupo, you are up next.
My name is Growmarsh. I'm half orc, and I like to sing in these travels for some coin. And but lately it's been a little weird for me. I find myself just stripping naked whenever the moment fits, which happens to be quite often lately. So stick around. Let's see what happens this time. Maybe I'll keep my clothes on.
All right.
Doubtful.
This character
Doubtfully.
introduction brought to you by Tussin. All right, Chris.
I'm Chris. I'm be playing Zulja, the drummer for Mithril Maidens, a half-orc bard. Same as the last however many episodes it's been.
All right, Sean.
Hi, hello. I'm Sean, playing Yogrim of the Lost Shire, a fleeing barbarian who involuntarily became a hero of a child molester because he can't read.
Stay in
Learn how to
school,
read,
kids. Stay in school.
Stay in school. It wasn't the drugs. It wasn't the drinking. It wasn't other stuff. It was not reading. Yes.
It is fundamental.
Totally forgot about that.
And back to you, DM.
All right, Tyr.
Right, I'm Tyr. I'll be playing Ray Northshine, bass Ludus for the Mithril Maidens, and Faye Archer rogue build.
Awesome. And last but not least, Malcolm.
Malcolm, I'll be playing Orin Killroy, the manager of the Mithril Maidens, a Twilight cleric, half-elf.
Awesome. All right. Well, when we last left off, there was a bit of a kerfuffle at the camp following the black pudding test, where we saw that one of the hex pistols had actually been consumed by one of the black puddings, and in an argument, Effie had blasted Trixie, and she'd gone off injured, so she was going to have to face this task alone. The players decided to not switch Hulgrim out with Nobby, yet they did give Nobby the drug cocktail suppository.
So wait, so perfectly good drugs, that?
And
Really good.
told
idea.
him to, he would know the right time, or there would be a signal for it. And then Sean Hulgrim tried to save one of the 3 condemned people and actually did save them, and found out that that person later was a child molester. But that person has claimed that they will so thankful they will change their ways. And to sort of a surprise to everyone there, especially the party and maybe the priest for sure, Judas, that the princess actually stood up and interjected herself, declaring that the man should be sent back to the prisons to work off his crime. The princess also approached Fulgrim that night, stating that she would need a favor, and she gave him a small charm on the form of a necklace, and said that in reward for helping her, that he could earn something that no man had ever had from her. With that, the group began their last and final challenge in the competition, called Vrock N Roll. They have to bake a classic Abscondian roll using some sort of ingredient or something from a Vrok, which is a demon. The groups, all three teams, started out from their camps, led by one of the Snyders. And so that's where we begin this episode, with the teams, 3 different teams, going off down 3 different paths toward a wooded area, sort of to the east of the castle and the fairgrounds. And D. Snyder leads you through, and as you enter the woods, you lose track. You don't have visual with the other 2 teams. And you walk for about 5 or 10 minutes down this sort of what's a peaceful wood. And as you walk, it becomes more and more peaceful until it becomes completely silent, too peaceful. And the temperature has actually started to drop, and you can see your breath. And little by little, the foliage begins to change from lush and green to sort of brown, sort of fall, then to winter, till there are no leaves. And eventually, the trees themselves and the underbrush begin to take on more of a twisted form. The branches seem oddly shaped, the tree trunks bent in odd ways. And through the sort of the gnarled forest ahead, you see looming shapes of what used to be, what appears to be a town. But you can see from here, there are no lights in the windows. And even from here, the hollow eyes of the windows stare back at from what is an empty town, and no sound. And Dee stops sort of at the edge of the forest, and he looks and kind of says, "I go no further. Your competition awaits."
What is it you do exactly?
He leads us to shit, apparently.
Seems so much like good armor.
I walk you to and back. That's my job.
That's your gig. Okay. Does it pay well?
We all have a calling.
A calling, you said?
Not calling. Calling.
Well, it sounds like it's a family business with him and his brothers. So,
well, they all seem really well suited for it.
Stay out of that, man.
It's not a mafia. It's called a guild. They're spelled completely different.
A guild?
Good a guild. It's got the alliteration.
Do you pay dues to a guild?
Nobody in flesh.
Whoa. Wow. Okay.
So, Matt?
Yes.
Starting off, I'll hit the halfling in the back. Well, bless the halfling with the
thank you
vigilant blessing. Be thou vigilant. Smack.
Again?
And what does that do again?
That means that he gets advantage on his initial initiative rolls.
Awesome. Yep. Okay. All right. So you guys walk from the forest across a small field of dead crops, wilted grass. As you enter, you get to the edge of this town. There's a few dozen old buildings sort of collapsed. You can see on the doors there are small red and black streamers tied to a lot of the doorknobs, if there's still doors left, with small runes written on them. And as you get closer, it's just, again, all you can hear, your footsteps on the sort of the dirt, dry earth are super loud in your heads because there's no sound, no wind.
So it's a quiet village.
It's a very quiet village, yes.
Every day like the one before.
So my question would be, to anybody in the group as well, and Pilgrim will say, it's odd, these streamers and symbols, they must have some meaning. perhaps one of you, or we could, have some religious significance or arcane, magical. Could anybody?
So basically, you want us to read it?
Yeah, that one says pedophile.
Pilgrim will just turn away and just look down at the ground.
One single tear rolls down his eye.
He totally has disadvantage against attack right now because he's totally like fucking shamed.
I attack him twice.
I'll go and take a look at.
Smart.
I'll
move.
take a reasonably distant look at this sort of ribbon and symbols and see if I can discern what they actually say, if they are some language that is known by me or anyone else, and if there is a religious or medicinal meaning for the markers, like plague or something like that, or demon plague, which is completely different.
I'll fly up to the roof of the house to keep a lookout.
I am not a mage. I'm not doing an arcana check, so.
Guess I better move to. Well, this house is right here, so.
This is sort of representative. You're near a house, not particularly this house.
You might want to take some time to describe this for our listeners, what we're seeing here.
Well, so it is an old, apparently, it's an abandoned town. The houses are sort of rotted, falling in on if they have front doors. So these little black and white streamers. The road is just dirt. Again, there's no sound, almost really no smell. It's just deathly silent in the town. And so I guess, Orin, you're heading up to the front door, and Rain is sort of flying up to the rooftop of the first house that you guys come to.
These houses, they have windows or anything?
They have, there's openings. Yes, they have windows. Yes.
No
glass.
Like they're going to fall down, or if we try to climb through the window.
So one near you looks fairly stable. There are some where whole sections have collapsed, and you're not sure how stable they still are. It's also very hard to tell how old this is. I mean, this appears to have been abandoned for. This could be abandoned for anywhere from a few years to hundreds of years. It's just really hard to tell.
So, Holgrim.
Yes.
Take a look around and see if you can determine if there's been something moving around here recently.
All right, Hilgrim will advance a little bit in and do a nature check, see if he sees anything, tracks or anything like that. Or is it nature or survival?
Survival.
Thank you. I figured. Thank you, Nathan.
And I'll examine the streamers on the door with the symbols.
15.
Okay. So Pilgrim, you see no tracks, no evidence of anything except for behind you where you guys just walked in.
So what type of ground?
Animal tracks.
Is this hard packed earth, or is it dusty, or?
It is just, it's like old not cobble, it's just gravel. It's old dirt, just packed dirt.
Okay.
And,
so that's interesting to note. All right. So Pilgrim will make, I don't smell anything. I don't hear anything. I don't smell anything, right, Matt? It's just nothing. So I don't smell anything. I don't hear, there's no sound. There's no track. There's nothing. There's nothing here except these streamers and symbols on the doors, which.
So what do the streamers say, if I can read them?
Did you get you should have gotten a message from me, Malcolm.
Wait, that can't be it. Oh, God, that is it.
Oh, God, we're doomed.
Well, technically, not. Well, yes. It's loose translation. Okay, it's actually just says sinner.
Sinner?
Sinner?
Yes. This is the house of a sinner!
Oh,
maybe we should go in one of the houses.
They said center.
No, sinner, like in having committed some sin that the gooder people think is bad.
So Gooders did this?
Well, I'm assuming.
Well, that could be anything. It could be like crossing the street without looking both ways, or
sin is very subjective, isn't it?
Saving a pedophile. I mean,
not using a salad fork. Those kind of things. Yeah.
In their religion, lads, we're probably archdevils. So
you don't think,
but that's metal. I mean,
we should start a cult then.
Hey, there's a band.
Easy money.
That's a good band name.
Did you just say we should start a band?
A cult.
Oh,
I said it's a good band name. I mean, I'm surprised nobody's taking it.
Technically,
yeah, cult.
Cult of the Red Clamshell.
Cult of the Clamshell. Yeah.
The velvet
That weird
clamshell.
deity on the coast, the clamshell deity you were talking about? Yeah, okay.
Or Cult of the Purple Mussel.
There you go.
Hmm.
All right, so two things.
purple
So,
starfish.
Rain, as you fly up to the roof,
Right.
you think farther to the east, past a few other houses, kind of around, down, a few blocks away, you think you see some very thin wafts of smoke kind of coming up from what appears to be around a central area of the town. And Hulgrim, as you're sort of like doing your best, putting your ear to the ground, looking for tracks, you think you hear laughter coming from the east as well.
Laughter?
Laughter.
I think I
Yes,
hear
it's a
some
more mature sort of laughter
Laugh-
for the eloquent
laughter?
individual. Yes,
French?
There's some
The
laughter.
left chair. The left chair.
So don't mind measuring here. You guys are not actually where you are on the map. You're just this is theater of the mind. I have put you here, but
So Holgrim will bring us. I think I hear some weirdly, oddly laughter coming from east, which means it's a trap because everything here that sounds innocent is horrible.
What about a deserted town covered with signs that say sinners, that has no wind, desiccated trees, destroyed buildings, and creepy little windows say not a trap?
You haven't been to New Jersey, have you?
Hold on.
Well, there
When
was
you
this
say
time in
laughter-
college.
We should really specify. Is this like adult laughter, child laughter, female laughter,
it's childlike laughter.
or
So
like
this sounds
evil
like-
laughter?
it sounds like adult.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
And
Adult
it's
laughter.
almost
That's fine.
familiar to you.
like fun laughter, or I'm about to build a set of death automatons laughter.
Is it the fucking pudding, dude?
Rain signals from up top. And smoke.
I don't want. I'm fine. I got a
I've
pipe.
got one.
I'm good. I got a pipe. I'm good.
If you've
You
got
have
a smoke,
drugs?
I love one.
Someone else is smoking in that way.
Is it good stuff?
So somebody's
can't
smoking.
tell.
Can they give us some?
Probably.
We got to move up, guys. We got to sneak up upon them and see what type of stuff they
Have you ever snuck up on people who are smoking? They're
Yeah.
paranoid.
Yeah.
It just tries. It's just cruel. Anyway,
We got a
fine.
guy here that turns invisible. He's flying.
I just
above
want
the
to
roof
know,
There.
You heard
I'm shocked he
laughter.
hasn't gone invisible yet.
No, you heard laughter.
Right. This outfit is very fabulous today.
It doesn't sound like
It is
children,
fabulous. I
but
will
it
admit.
sounds
I wouldn't
familiar.
hide that either.
So does it sound familiar to you, Holgrim? The
It
laughter?
sounds hauntingly familiar, but I can't
Like
say
your
where
whole,
I've heard
like
it.
haunting, like your whole entire village is slaughtered, but you're remembering something from your village? Haunting?
Does this look like home to you?
Yeah. Does this look like home to
This
you?
is not my home. First of all, look at the door frames, okay? You
Oh, yeah,
guys
sure,
are
they're
such
like 8 feet tall.
dickheads.
It's,
Well, you know,
This is
we're gonna
another
be like-
fucking knock on the halfling people. I already see it right now. You guys are hating on it, the short folk.
Wait, sorry.
And
Thought
Matt,
you
just
were a
to make
dwarf,
sure
and that's
these
why everything was
doors
bigger
are
than
like
normal.
height, right?
Nope.
Are they like holes in the ground?
Oh
Matt,
yeah,
are they
this looks like a human village.
Okay, just checking, because if I was wrong, I'd be like, fuck, we have found my old village. Okay. All right, so, well, I guess we could advance. So Holgrim will advance cautiously. Looks motions to the rest of the party. He'll start advancing, try as stealthily as he can to the noise.
Do we
Matt, if
need to
that's
make stealth rolls here, or
What's a Vrok? Do we even know what that is?
I fucking
Well-
don't know.
It was so hard for me to not look up. Like I kind of remember what Vrocks are, but it
I
was so
don't
hard for
wanna
me
look
not
it
to
up.
look it up this week.
Well,
I'm
we
trying
didn't.
not to do it.
I remember
And-
Tyr the player remembers what they are from Out of the Abyss. But
So Killroy will flip through his quick, easy book of demons that you can pronounce. Not in there. Vrok is not one of the names in here because it sounds.
so my
Flemish.
question is, and this
Damn,
may be
good
the
roll.
drugs talking.
maybe.
Maybe?
Hush.
Wow.
I'm Holgrim's doing better than Rain today.
That I rolled a 2. So the 11 that's the lowest I could get and not be an automatic failure.
Right. Let me get a
You
roll
are wearing
for
a fabulous outfit.
Gromarsh as well, and one for Zulja.
What are we rolling?
Stealth.
Balls.
Oh. Gromarsh got a 16. Zulja with a 13.
I still
Yeah, and Rain got a 2 on the die, so an 11.
The stealthiest guy in the party.
So
Wait,
you
are we sneaking
guys
somewhere?
Holgram said that. Well, all you guys. Holgram and Sixes, you guys sneak forward and see what it is.
Are we sneaking somewhere?
Yeah, spread out a little bit.
Let me pack my bell collection.
I think he's over there in the silverware container.
I was worried, and then Orin comes and saves the day.
Go all the way to the far right. You've got all the symbols. Just go over there and just,
So I'm putting the
make a long noise
symbols and the
for us.
cowbells away.
Take
I'll
the
be ready in a
cowbells.
second, guys.
We don't need more cowbell right now.
Yeah, so I guess we move forward, most of us, as stealthily as possible.
Yeah,
Spread out a
yes.
little bit.
There are some of you who are very quiet. Unfortunately, a couple of your teammates are not quite as quiet.
I will put some distance
This
between
reminds me of
myself
time
and...
one of our roadies, his name was Matt, was setting up a microphone, and just before the show, it just crashed all over the stage.
And the file
horrible.
started.
Yeah.
And it was really interesting because nobody ever knew what a microphone was before because we don't have electricity. Never mind. Okay.
Does anyone want a Werther's?
Fucking.
All right. So, Nathan, does Echo kind of move out a little bit?
Yeah, I'll go forward. How far forward can I go?
Fuck.
As you move a little bit farther forward with Holgram sort of quietly, there's sort of some noise and some can kicking behind. You come around the corner and way down, so about 80 feet or so ahead of you, you can see what looks to be an old, maybe the town square. There is a large sort of stone ornate fountain that probably at one time was quite beautiful, sculpted with pictures of like little knights and other kinds of things. And it probably was quite pleasant. It is now dry. Perched upon this large stone fountain are two huge, hideous creatures with the heads of like a vulture, long, distended necks, beaks, sharp talons clawing into the stone, and large, leathery wings. And they are currently, apparently, having a discussion with three old elves that are sitting next to them in the area in front of them. And there's a small table set up, and it appears that the elves and one of the demons are drinking tea and talking.
So
that
why is
the
my
band?
ex-boyfriends all talking to the feebler elves?
Is that the feebler elves?
Yes, and they appear to be discussing. You see the elf put a bag on the table, and the one Vrok pricks, sort of like takes its claw and like draws it along its flesh and bleeds this blackish blood into a small vial and closes it up and hands it to one of the elves.
Those fuckers are cheating.
Brilliant.
No, they're
What was your
making it
first
just-
clue? Everybody's been cheating.
Well, you
And-
know.
They're making a deal.
And just as that happens, you guys hear from across the other side of the court of the sort of
God.
central courtyard, you
Here
hear,
we go.
"What the fuck, Bly? What the hell are you all doing?" And you guys see Effie on the other side of the.
I'm surprised the first words out
Of
of
the
my mouth
thing.
were like, Eldritch Bolt!
And she's
Solves
sort of
everything.
looking at this scene the same as you, sort of aghast and kind of wondering what the bleep. And the two demons, their heads whip around, and the feebler elves sort of look up. Yes.
Why did you bleep yourself?
That was really kind of
Yeah,
weird.
really. We
Oh,
say
did I-
fuck
did I
every
do
other
myself?
word. Fuck,
You said,
fuck,
what the
fuck, fuck,
bleep?
fuck, 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 fuck.
Did I bleep myself?
You did.
You
Yes,
bleeped
bleeped
yourself.
You did.
yourself.
And
Yourself
what the
unconscious.
bleep?
Totally taking me out of the game now. I can't concentrate on the game when you
Disney
bleep
now.
yourself.
Let's all put fucking mouse ears on and start going bleep, 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 bleep.
That was a completely
You better bleep it.
subconscious.
Bleepity bleep bleeps.
Jingle fucks. Jingle
This is an adult
fucks.
fucking podcast, and don't you forget it.
Reindeers fucking each other.
You're gonna have to
Wow.
go back in and dub in a fuck on top of that.
And then I,
But dubbing it
No, we're
really
keeping
bad.
this whole bit so you can feel the shame of this moment, so you won't ever do it again.
Yes, shame.
Let it be Sean's voice saying fuck.
Wait, just a second, everybody be quiet. Fuck.
Oh my gosh! All right.
Sorry. So continue. Sorry.
Yes, yeah. So let me bleep and continue. No, let me fucking continue.
Yeah.
So again, the two Vrok, like their heads snap around and look at her, and the elves sort of like startled, sort of like one drops their teacup, and the one on the chair sort of looks and says, "Oh, so unfortunate that you showed up, young lady. We'll be going with our prize, and I guess you'll just have to be demon meat." And I guess we'll roll for initiative.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
And they
Sean,
haven't
don't-
spotted this yet,
I
right?
know. I got
They
to
have not
Holgrim
spotted
has
you
the
guys
advantage.
yet.
I got to roll for advantage.
So we get a surprise round, is what I'm hearing.
So our turn order for combat is going to be Holgrim, the Lost, with a 23, Rain, Northshine, with a 23, Gromarsh with an 18, Zulja with an 18, Vrock 1 with a 17, Echoes with 16, Orin with 13, the Feebler Elves with a 7, Demon number 2 with a 6, and Effie with a 6 as well. So at the top of the first round, we'll go with Holgrim.
Hulgrim will advance his move. He gets his maximum move, and he will. Which elf took the pouch?
The one that is sitting, this one right here.
And he will make a spectacle of himself to distract the demons and the elves from the woman, and go. And he goes into a rage and goes, "I'm gonna enjoy fucking you all to death." And he's gonna throw 2 axes at him.
Hero
to 0, and just like that.
2 11s. Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so
Okay.
excited that I can't,
All right. So you hurl 2 axes. I'm assuming you're hurling these at the elf.
Yeah, at the elf. I was trying to hit the
Okay.
elf.
All right. So you throw these at the elf, and he like raises a gnarled hand. It's sort of it's his baby hand kind of comes up, and he sort of like makes a little symbol with the tiny little fingers that are kind of long, way too long for the tiny little hand still that's regrowing. And you see your axes sort of like spin off and fly into the dirt.
That's fine. It's not fine, but whatever.
Rain,
That
you
was
are
horrible.
up.
Go rain.
And is that pouch still visible?
Well, so they gave a pouch to the demon, the demon number 1, this sort of more bluish one has.
Right.
They bled into a vial
Yes.
and gave it to the elf with the green dot.
All right. Is that vial still visible?
Yeah, he's still holding it in his hand.
And what would be the AC of me trying to hit that vial?
I would say, AC. It would be a called shot. I don't know. It's just disadvantage.
Wow.
And
Okay. Because I have advantage to do it because they haven't acted in the round.
right. So it's just a roll.
Okay.
Oh, I had advantage?
I would say rogue.
Hey, Matt, did I? Oh, I thought we had a surprise.
I don't really know if you guys have. I wasn't giving you a surprise round. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you were.
They don't
Sorry.
know you're
Sorry.
there, but you know what? That makes sense
Yeah, isn't
because
that
they're
what a
not
surprise round
facing you.
is?
Okay,
Yeah,
so then
you should roll again because they're
I'll roll
not
again.
looking at you guys. So I'm
I
just
will
going to
roll
give
again.
you advantage on your actions.
For the surprise round, we still go on initiative things. They just don't go. And then we
Yes.
start again, right?
yes, we go.
They might go.
No. In a
No,
surprise
I guess
round,
not. No. You guys will all go.
They-
Yeah.
we all go. And
Well, what
then
they're supposed
they
to do is do passive perception, and if whoever succeeds over their passive perception,
or whatever you choose, of course.
yes, whatever you.
Sorry.
There's
I'm
just
sorry.
two
I didn't mean
ideas.
to. Yeah.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys advantage this round because once someone starts throwing axes at you and stuff, you're going to yell and like make noise. They're going to be aware you're there, but they're still off balance from your guys are all rushing out and attacking them or doing whatever you're doing.
God, what?
Because
should I
they're still
roll?
going to do stuff. They might not
Okay.
do stuff to you.
So Matt, I did
22 and a
points.
20.
Yeah, so I did 10 points or 6 points. I got to take the 22, right?
Yeah, I'm just going to assume both of those were the 2 rolls.
Okay, so then
yeah.
a total of 12 points of and 4 of it's radiant
Okay.
to the elf.
All right. So let's retcon that. So all right, so you toss these axes. He's not even looking there. He's sort of looking at the girl, and they sort of strike him, and you see sparks, sort of as the axes like
Fucker.
grind, and he kind of like yells, sort of like, oh, what? That he stumbles forward a little bit, and you can definitely see you hurt him, but it was like hitting like metal or stone with your axes.
Magical shielding.
Right, there we go. Now it's Rain's go.
All right, Rain flies up, staying at roof height, but hides behind one of the roof tiles there. He's going to take a shot at that vial.
Okay.
So advantage, disadvantage, and see what happens.
Come on.
26 to hit.
Wow. Okay.
Ooh.
That's going to be a hit.
Nice.
All right.
Job.
Roll damage.
All right, and this is a sneak attack. So
Nice.
11 piercing and 6 with the sneak attack.
All right. So as Holgrim's axes kind of wing this guy and scrape around, he spins in anger and looks around. And as he turns to face Holgrim, an arrow flies from Rain's bow, sailing across the town, and shatters the vial of black liquid as it splashes down onto the ground, and sort of like he pulls his hand back as like pieces of glass sort of go into his hand. And he curses. He's like, oh, what are you doing? You're cheating. You're gonna pay for that, you little pipsqueak.
Rain looks up at the dude. Fuck you, and then hides with a 28 stealth. He's done.
He just figures Holgrim did it.
Your music sucks like your fucking lives.
No, he knows someone shot him from somewhere. But all right, Gromarsh, you're up.
Gromar shows out, stop making fun of the infirm! And then he casts hot metal on the wheelchair.
Wait, there's a goblin in there with this suppository. You got.
He didn't care.
And it is a wooden wheelchair, just so you know. It's a wooden device. So it's not like a modern.
That'd be awesome.
Nothing metal is holding it together?
Well, there's screws and some bands and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay.
And the
Don't
goblin
take some
without drugs.
Got him with that suppository.
Maybe he'll realize. Maybe that'll be the signal for him.
Yeah, that's right.
So I cast a level 1 on that.
All right. So what is that? Can you pop that into the chat?
Jesus Christ.
Terrible things. Terrible things.
What's it? 13 damage.
13
Max damage. Max damage.
So you cast it, and you see the one feebler elf. The thing he starts like, what's going on? Why is my chair hot? He's like, what is happening? He's like, ah. He's like, you can see it. Like he's like trying to touch some of the pizza on the handle underneath him. He's like, what is going on? And you hear a little voice from inside the chair say, "Go. It must be the sign." And the guy on the chair, he's like turning. He's like, what's happening? You're meddling with us. I will destroy you. And so that's all you hear. You decide, this must be the sign.
God, if he fucking gets a natural 20
It's so
on that
hot
shit.
in here. All right, Zulja.
I will cast silence.
Ooh.
On that point right there, which
Thank you
was
so
20
much,
foot,
my dear.
20-foot radius there. So cast right there should catch all of them quite nicely.
Wow.
Good move.
Okay, so a wall, a dome of silence shimmers around the area, and you can sort of all of a sudden any of the talking or the yelling from inside, it's just them sort of lip syncing it. There's just nothing happening.
It's such a horror when they scream.
I know.
Well,
We're not going to hear the reaction for the suppository. That's the only thing I regret.
All right,
Aw.
Echo.
Well, what would Echo do in this situation?
Run up and punch him.
I'll basically have to spend a key point for Step of the Wind to get my movement to get all the way up there. So 1 key point down, and I'm going to punch me an elf in a wheelchair.
For the cripple.
Wow. But, you know.
I'll punch the one next to him also. So, let me go ahead and do that.
Are any infants going to show up so we can kick them?
Why not? Can we do that? We're really
It's
just
the
going down
spirit
to the
of the
moral.
holidays. Woo!
So I got a 17 and
18.
18 for the first one. So 18, is that hit? The one in the wheelchair?
It's strangely, you go to punch him and you think you're going to connect with him, but he his body shifts almost, and you smack the chair, boom, and he's like,
Blanks.
"Is that up?" Oh, he doesn't. He just something mean and cruel silently muttered at you.
All right, so he'll earn my second punch, my second blow there.
Oh, that's good.
Ooh.
Nice.
There we go, 24.
All
How's
right,
that?
you clock him right in the face. He's mouthing off at you. And
Do his dentures pop out?
Since you're so mouthy, you can make a Constitution saving throw.
Natural 20.
Holy shit.
That dude gets exploding in his little chair and just lifts.
Crap.
These old bastards are just refuse to die. So
You know what, man? That suppository is going to have a hell of a time getting up in that
all
ass.
right. So I'm still gonna. I guess I still get my damage on him. So
All right. And when you do hit him, it does feel like punching a stone wall. For as old and saggy and wrinkled, you'd think it would be like a
Stone
soft
skin, okay,
bag.
we know.
But it's just like punching a stone wall.
we know it's stone skin, Matt. We don't have to. We all know what stone skin is.
Is that even still a spell?
Yeah, I believe it is. Right?
I don't know.
bark skin.
Yeah, I think
Bark
there's
skin,
a spell
maybe.
like
Bark
it.
skin
but-
is.
Bark skin is, yeah. Stone skin
Put
was
it on
like
next
the
to him.
stone skin was like the most annoying spell of
It
all
was.
time.
Greg used it constantly. Good for
It still does exist, guys.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
It'll
it
pierce up.
points to the elf in the wheelchair.
What points to the elf in the wheelchair?
8 points.
Oh, 8 points. That's just 2 points to the. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's like crack.
Echoes
like,
did with
he
his
def-
fist.
Yeah, you definitely connected. He sort of, he kind of grimaces. All right, Orin.
I'm going to cast blindness at 3rd level
Okay.
on them.
On.
That'll be the 2 douches flanking wheelchair.
Okay. So the first one and the second one. All right. So another natural 20. Wow. But the first one failed. So
Blind,
this
see?
guy. All right. He is blind. All right. Are you going to move or?
Yes, because he probably saw where we were.
You had that cowbell out.
Right. One is blind. They can't speak. They're mute. They're crippled.
they're all,
This is
they're all deaf.
The demons are probably like, yeah, these guys ain't here for us. Let's go home.
Yeah, it's probably as far as I can get in that first surprise round.
all right. So we are at the top of the first
Wait,
actual
what did
round.
she do?
She didn't get a surprise round. She's just as
Oh,
surprised
yeah.
as everybody else. She's like, what the? All right. So
Eldritch
Fulgrim, you are up.
And Hugrim will run in and take 2 swings and try and yell, and it goes like that.
That's right. The minute you're running down the street,
I'm going to grab your head and.
Silent rage.
Ooh. 23 and an 18.
23 will hit.
Oh, only 1 hit. Okay, I'll take it. And that is that's 14 damage with the
Okay.
+1 axe. To my friend here.
Yep. Down there below. Yep. All right. So you hit him again. And he sparks off of his old leathery skin, but it definitely it seems you draw blood, and he kind of grunts and takes a step back. You think he grunts. You're not quite sure. Rain, you are up.
I know what's coming.
Okay, Rain is. Do you?
No.
Because I
about
never
the
know
other
half the time what I'm about to
Now,
do.
you're just a fucking magical fucking flying creature. You do whatever you want.
Rain is going to. He's going to take a shot at this demon here to the south, the purple demon.
Okay.
Purple Vrok. He is hidden, so he's going to take it with advantage.
Alrighty.
Well, the first one's a 27.
Ooh, that's a beautiful shot, man.
Yeah, 27 is good.
That's it.
27 to hit, and
Oh, yeah.
he is going to do that, and he is going to add, it's going to make one of his arcane shots. So first is the longbow damage. 6 piercing and 2 sneak attack just from the arrow.
All right.
And he is going to use a bursting shot.
The bursting shot is the 10-foot one.
10-foot radius.
And what kind of damage? It's force damage, right?
That is force damage, yes. Okay. And I'm going to roll that right now.
Wow.
Oh, he minned out on that. So only 3 force damage additional. Three force damage within 10 feet.
Okay.
So that's everybody. That's all the enemies. So if anybody is concentrating on a spell, they have to roll for concentration.
All right.
And then he is going to move his 30 feet. Boop, boop, boop. And use his bonus action to hide. 19.
All right. Gromarsh, you are up.
Too bad.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Yeah, I think it's really fucking despicable what you people are doing. So I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on you first of all.
And which one is that? The wheelchair. Okay. What are you gonna? How are you gonna mock the guy in the wheelchair?
Get up! Show me what a man you are. Right? Just stand up and act like a man. All right?
So I have a question with Vicious Mockery. What kind of damage is it? It doesn't. It goes into their heads,
It's
right? It's
psychic, yeah.
damage. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
We're all gonna laugh at you.
Hey, don't forget you get bardic inspiration you can give out.
So I give bardic inspiration to Holgrim.
Okay.
He may be.
I might
He may
need
be as a big and tall of a man as I am one day.
Is that vicious mockery?
All right. Go ahead and roll your Vicious Mockery.
How much psychic damage should I take?
DC
Ooh, a
13.
whopping 5. What? 13? Oh, I see.
Ooh, failed. Wow, I'm either rolling
good.
20s or nothings. All right. So he you can't hear his reaction, but he definitely you see his eyes sort of wince as your insults penetrate his brain.
Now, that was a cantrip, so I could actually still have another action.
You can still move or something like that. Yeah.
Is that Tyr? Who do I hear? I thought Tyr was saying like.
It's the voices
I
in your
thought
head.
this was like.
It's the voices in your head.
The NyQuil's starting to kick in, folks.
Yeah, it's the tussin.
I go into this room to see if there's any drugs lying around.
All right.
I've done enough here.
All right, Zulja, you're up.
Alrighty.
You're not gonna make him roll? Come on.
You can make a perception roll. You could get a nat 20. It's. Go ahead, Kupo. Make a perception.
Nope.
Nope.
5. Oh God.
No, I think that's appropriate.
You're scrambling around looking. You don't find anything. Right.
So I'm going to, let's see, if I can't do anything useful here.
Gonna hide behind Killroy.
I was going to see if I could do anything useful from here, but I cannot. So I'll just move up and give inspiration to Rain.
Hooray!
Go get to my little pleasure bug.
Is anyone attacking the blind man?
Not
Oh,
yet.
we fuck. I don't know if you know that.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that. I didn't think we were using our fucking bedroom names out here.
Right, we all sleep in the same room, so you know.
I said when he does the little thing with the wings.
That he did. She did say that. So I mean,
okay.
That's why I have Lehman's tiny head
We're
always.
getting distracted. We're getting distracted from the real fight.
I'm like a vibrator with really nice hair.
That explains a lot.
Well, that does. That's
What are you doing? A bank shot? What the fuck is that, Matt? You're like,
he's flying.
Okay. So
got bank
this Vrock springs into flight and basically flies down right in here. And
is it looking for drugs too?
Yeah, it's looking for drugs as well. It basically takes off, its leathery wings flap, no noise. And as it comes out of the bubble, you hear this awful screeching noise, and it stops and it opens its jaws, its huge tongue slathering out, and it screams as loud as it
Bloody
can.
Kenneth G.
And you hear an awful sound ringing through your head. Gromarsh, Zulja, and Killroy all need to make a Constitution DC 14 save.
Frackin' Praggle. I hate Constitution saves. I'm terrible at them. I literally have terrible Constitution.
Everyone's doing pretty good.
21,
Gromarsh
15?
got a 21. Zulja got 15. She made it.
Fucking save this.
Everybody else is doing really good. I think I'm going to lie here.
So yeah,
One who's not in the metal band failed.
the two half orcs easily shrug off the screeching, but Orin, the Vrock screaming goes into your
Who
head.
has an ear for talent is completely
Let's rephrase what the GM just said. It's the two people who have been in a metal band for years and have probably have damaged their hearing beyond all repair make the save with no problem.
That's right. Yes.
Which that makes no sense at all.
Basically, Malcolm, you are stunned until the end of that Vrock's next turn.
Oh,
okay.
So you are
He's
stunned.
imitating me, that bastard.
That means it's go. And speaking of imitating a bastard, Echo, you're up. No.
All right.
Echo! Oh, God, never mind. I wish you would hit that blind man.
That guy in the wheelchair is kind of like pissing me off because he didn't go down. So I'm going to go.
Oh, boy.
There we go.
Always
This is
comes
how it
back to
starts.
this.
He's already sitting down. He's like halfway there.
that guy's
Gun
never
me,
getting a chance
baby.
to use this expository. I can see it now.
So I'm going to go full on Fight Club on him.
All right.
And 2 punches and flurry of blows. Probably throw in some stunning strike while I'm at it.
Come on, where's that 20?
All right, so 21, I guess, hits.
Yep.
And 10 would not.
No.
Flurry of blows.
Ooh.
God damn it.
Damn.
All right, so I'm
22 though.
going to spend
Ooh, not
2
one.
key points on
Talent.
stunning strike.
All right.
So he's going to roll twice.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, thanks for rolling the 3.
Second one's an 8.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Second one's an 8. So you're like punching him. He's like holding his arms up like feebly, and you're like boom, boom. You're punching him. He's like ah.
The Gooders are filming this. We're ruined.
If there's scry spheres on this,
Oh
we're
yeah,
really
this
in
is
trouble.
all film, guys. This is not.
live stream right now.
Yeah.
I should roll damage while I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
GM, I was just curious. The screws on the wheelchair, did it ignite anything at this point?
So his wheelchair is smoldering, and for
You gotta roll damage
Holgrim, yeah, roll it again for damage. Holgrim and Echo, there is a smell of hair and and maybe filth that you can smell, sort of a steam coming out of the inside of the chair,
I smell old elf burning.
but you can't smell. You can't say anything though because you're silent.
It's like
Yeah, it's Doesn't well the
waving
elf
my hands.
clothes is singed and burning, but there is another smell coming from the
I guess we neglected that to paint that image. So the Eladrin is beating up an elf in a flaming wheelchair.
yes, a smoldering
Yeah, we're
flaming
totally
wheelchair.
picking
Right?
on the
It's like-
handicapped. Let's just be disadvantaged, disabled, whatever term you want to use. We are
What's
just
this we? I just shut
All right,
everyone up.
I'm editing all that out.
no. You're part of it, buddy. We're just totally. We're some evil bastards. All right,
What? I shot a demon.
Yeah, it's true. I will
Okay, so
say
you're
Rain
good. You're a
Rain
good
has attacked the demons, and everyone else is attacking the old feeble elves in the wheelchair. Who's got one arm that doesn't work.
because they sold out to the man. That's what he was doing. He was selling his soul out to the man, and we got to beat him down. That's all it is. That's
And just to
it's
reiterate,
justified.
they had not attacked you.
Gotta get the
They sold their
mages
soul to
first.
the man. I gotta go. You gotta take him out.
All right, Echo, are you done?
I am all done.
You're getting tired beating up this old man. All right,
Yeah, I am.
Orin, you are stunned, so unfortunately you are not able to go. And it is the feebler elf. So
He's
you're
stunned.
punching him. He's smoldering and all this stuff.
There's two.
And you see him like you're landing the blows, and he's kind of like covering his face, and you stop for a second. And he pulls it aside, and you can see kind of like a small mark where you sort of cut his old leathery skin. It's going to bruise, and he smiles, sort of his kind of crooked teeth, what are left, and all of you see like he basically grabs something on his chest and like
No, he
breaks
doesn't.
it.
He's still stunned.
He's
He
stunned.
seems like he should be stunned. He should be.
He
should be stunned.
Tricky.
And he shatters this, and all of you hear a sound of breaking glass, and the silence field goes down. And he says, he's looking right at Echo and Holgrim. He's like, you insipid creatures,
Dust in the wind.
you mean nothing to me. You're like ants in the dust. What are you? You're not even as old as the dirt in my fingernails. It's like dust in the wind. He's like, and his chair starts to shake, and he starts to like, the chair starts to like, he's like, for you, there is only one way from here, and it is in hell. He's like, power, word, get! And he stops, and you hear a thump, and he's like, and he sort of like stops, like, and you see the back of the smoldering wheelchair opens up, and let's see if I can get him.
Flaming nose.
And you see a smoldering goblin come running out of the back and scurrying into one of the buildings, like a small hole. Yeah, all his clothing is partially burned off. He's like got burns on him. He's smoldering, and he's like, "I did it! I heard your symbol. I knew the sign. It was just a really hot sign." and that's his turn. The guy was getting ready to power word kill you.
That could, yeah.
Yeah. The other, so the guy that is in front of Holgrim, now that the silence is done, he basically says a word and he disappears. He's gone. And this other one he's blind. He sort of stumbles over here. He's like, "Oh, what's going on? I can't see anything. Am I having a stroke? I smell burning goblin. What's happening?" And
That's a sign of stroke.
oh, we've burned so many goblins.
Probably burned a lot.
So he's sort of stumbling down the street,
The smell of my childhood.
and it is the other demon's go, and it sort of smiles at Holgrim, and it is going to
Come on and get some, you fucking
launch
purple bitch.
forward. And as it launches forward, it opens its wings in front of you, and it pushes the wings forward, and out from under its feathers and its skin, its scales, this yellowish cloud of dust spills out over both you and Echo. And
Holy
each of you
mustard
need
gas.
to make a DC 14 Constitution save.
Motherfucker.
Is it a poison?
It is a poison. Yes. So if you have
I have
any kind of
advantage against it. That's why
then
I'm
you may
asking.
roll with advantage for poison.
So let me roll the first roll. I made it. 25.
Yeah, you breathe it in.
Yeah. Hey, is that the best you got? I mean,
Oh, you just
14.
made it. Did you make it? Yes. 14
Yes.
just makes it. All right, so Echo, you're able to barely this noxious cloud
Echo
of
didn't
like
die.
yeah.
The sound of somebody snorting something, and I can just imagine like Omar sticking his head up.
Is that some cool shit?
Yeah, you basically it's
Oh God.
all right. So that is its turn, and it is Effie's turn, and you hear from back there, Eldritch Blast! Boom! And a bolt strikes the demon, and it kind of Holgrim, you are up. You have weathered
How much damage did she do? I'm curious.
She did 10.
Okay. That's something. Oh, Hulgrim will look at the devil and go, with demon and go, "You're one bad album cover." And I just hit him twice with that.
Right.
What the fuck was that? Okay. Well, I hit with the first one. It looks like 21 hits.
The first one hits, yes.
Okay, 21 hits. And let me do my Divine Fury, and that'll be an additional 6. So that's 27 points of damage. No, excuse me, not that much.
Wow.
Disregard. 20 points of damage. I looked at my
Still
roll
good.
and added it by accident. I apologize. So
Ouch.
14. And I crack into him. I say, "Feel the wrath of the two sons of metal." And I crack on him a couple times.
Yeah,
daughters.
your blade.
And
your
daughters, I
axe cuts into-
apologize to all our fans and co-brand mates. And,
All right.
and those who are,
Matt,
Yes, Malcolm.
on the blind wizard's turn,
Yes.
he does get to get a Constitution save.
Oh, does he? All right, hold on. Would a 16 pass?
Yes, he will no longer be blinded.
All right. So as he stumbles down the street, he's sort of like, I can't see. I smell goblin. Am I having a stroke? He sort of shakes his head. He sort of, comes out. I was like, what's happening, Morty? What are you doing? And why is your chair on fire? All right. So he was definitely, but he can see. All right. Rain, you are up.
All right, Rain is going to reach in his little pouch and read a scroll that he has.
Okay.
okay.
Which will give him haste.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
All right.
that's a good one.
Faster.
Question for the DM. I don't know how you play it. I get a second action with haste, which I can use to attack. Do I get it this turn?
You're under haste.
Okay. So that doubles my speed. Gives me +2 to AC, and I get an extra attack. So yeah, he's going to take a shot. So that feebler elf, that's the one that's moved away. Does it look like he's running for the hills?
He's definitely was stumbling down, and he seems to be shocked that he doesn't really know what's going on or why everyone's fighting. Yeah, he doesn't. Well, I mean, you're not sure what he's going to do. He looked like he was blind and stumbling. You don't know if he's going to stay or bug out. The other one either turned invisible or bamfed away. You're not sure.
Okay. Well, Randall will just shoot that guy.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna roll we're gonna roll twice because he's got advantage.
All right.
26 hit.
That's a hit.
All right,
job.
and that does 6 piercing with 3 sneak attack damage.
Okay.
And then Rain is going to move. He can. Jesus Christ, he can move. I mean, just like lightning speed. Go to the other side of the board. And
Was that a meteor?
and then he'll use his bonus action to
To
hide.
buy a copy of
Zulja,
this.
he's on extra high vibrate.
20 to hide.
All right.
You never leave the tent.
Gromarsh, you have not found any drugs. Although there was a really loud screeching outside and you can kind of look out and you see Zulja standing there, and Orin is sort of standing slack-jawed in the street, sort of, his eyes are kind of glazed over. And there is a large creature right outside in the street.
Right. Well, when I see Orin, I'm wondering if I was to cast Healing Word, would I help him snap out of it?
No.
No. That's just for wounds.
Well, I wasted my time on that then.
Thanks, though. I appreciate the thought. I appreciate you having any thought, though. That's me.
I had a thought about. Oh, it's gone now. I'm going to shoot said demon with my crossbow and try to shoot it dead.
All right.
This is what drugs sound like when you have a stuffed up nose.
Ooh, 21.
21.
That will hit, and that's a magical crossbow.
Well, I'm going to give her a magical bolt right up his arse.
Nice.
Not too much of effect, though.
Well, it's a lot better than if it wasn't magical. All right. So you stick a bolt into it, and it kind of, and you have its attention.
I do. Do I have another attack?
You do not know, but you could still move.
No, I hang out there.
All right. Zulja, you are up.
I will move up to here.
Okay.
It's the corner of this house, and I will cast Shatter. There.
Ooh, good move.
Where at? I don't see the marker.
Is that like shitter?
Shitter. Yeah. Okay.
Shitter.
It's radius to 10 feet. So I want to make sure to get these two guys and
Yep.
his wheelchair. Because he's not seated in it right now, right?
No, he is. He's still seated in it. It's
I don't think he can get up.
I thought he stood up and was doing the killing work.
no. The whole chair started to float with
Chris,
it.
Oh.
Chris, you can get all three of them with Shatter. You have the range.
Oh.
Yeah, if you put it right here.
Shake that suppository up in there real
Yeah.
good.
Well, we'll do that.
My God, it's brilliant.
Ooh.
Shit roll, though.
Still 11 points.
Yep.
And if that guy did turn invisible and is still in that radius,
He would take it also. Yep.
And have to make a concentration.
I might have to drop the spell.
All right. You cast stones and the fountain burst. Shrapnel goes around. You see the old guy sort of his chair explodes and he collapses in a pile on the ground. The demon and the other guy are sort of buffeted around, but they're still standing. The demon and the other guy, the feeble, are still standing, but the one guy is laying in a little crumpled mass on the ground. And it is the demon's turn. All right. The demon that is near you guys, and I need to do measurements also, because if players can measure, I can measure too.
What?
15. All right.
No.
What are you measuring from?
You measure from the base.
Okay.
Like the square, the base of the square.
I see what you're saying. Exactly.
So this thing moves slightly, and it begins to spin and flap its wings, and a large cloud of yellowish spores exit its body. And Gromarsh, Orin, and Zulja will need to make saving throws, DC 14 Constitution. And if you have any specialties against poison.
Yeah, just
I don't,
charmed.
but if I fail, I have
Magic.
inspiration.
Gromarsh's sense of humor was about 30 seconds off.
How many is
Just got
inspiration?
the measure from the base too. so catching up to you guys, and it's funny.
For our viewers at home, Anthony Cupo is sick and on a lot of cold medicine.
Oh!
You guys have rolled a 5, a 4, a 10, and a 6 for Constitution saves
Yes.
collectively.
That's beautiful.
I
All
am
right.
not good at Constitution.
Apparently, neither am I.
So all three of you have been poisoned. First of all, everybody takes 7 points of damage.
Soldier, are you
Those
using your
three.
inspiration?
I did use
It
inspiration,
did.
yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I rolled
From
worse.
a 5
Oh,
to
you
a
rolled a
4.
5 and a 4.
So 7 points, and then so while poisoned in this way, a target takes 1d10 points of damage at the start of each of its turns. The target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turn, ending the effect on its success. And that is its turn. Echoes of Banter. the old feebler guy in the chair. His chair is shattered. He's laying on the ground in a crumpled pile. And there is also a demon next to you as well.
So you're saying he's prone?
So he's prone.
Yes, he's prone.
I'm just gonna wail on him.
All right.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, Mithril Maidens, beaters at a disadvantage. That's what they got.
We still need the Vrok something, whatever it is, ingredient.
It's a
Apparently
wheelchair
Yulgrim's
vise
gonna
is what
take
it is.
Yulgrim will take the demon, so apparently, so don't even.
All right. So I got advantage. So let me roll it again. All right. So that's my first attack. Does 15 hit while he's on the ground?
Still does not hit. You got advantage, but it doesn't.
That's stupid. How long
You're
is
hitting. You thought you were going to hit him, but it's just robe. There's like just can't quite get to his stingly parts. But there you go.
Yeah, I
There
thought
you
that. 22.
Yeah, that'll hit. You connect with him.
Okay. And the unarmed strike, you get the Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Echoes.
and Killroy.
Well,
You mean the unarmed caress?
So apparently, if Echoes lives, he can't do any damage. But if he dies, he fucks everybody up.
Are you beating him on the
Kill
ground
him.
or are you beating him off on the ground? Which
We got him high. You effectively roofied him.
So I got one more, actually, because that was a flurry of blows. Yeah, I'm beating him off on the ground. as I do. I love the elderly.
Just missed.
twin 19s.
Whoa.
19 misses?
Yes.
Yes.
Motherfucker.
Well, you hit. It's just. It's like again. You finally connect with something hard, like a piece of iron underneath the robe. The massive robes just laying on the ground.
All right, I'm going to strip him next round.
All right.
So good old 4 points of damage from that one
The one hit.
punch
Okay.
that goes through. Yeah.
Orin, I forgot to tell you, you are not. You're no longer stunned because it was the end of its turn, not your turn.
Okay.
I will draw my sword at the end of this turn.
Okay. All right.
It's a free action.
Orin, you are up.
Okay. This sucks. He's awful close. Sugar pop.
Does he get to roll his con save now, or
At the end of his turn.
At the end of my turn, I can do the con save for the poison.
No, I'm sorry. At the start of each of its turns.
Oh, so the start of my turn, I can do this
Yep.
now. This really won't change anything, guys, but I thought, what the heck.
Believe in yourself.
Yeah.
Believe.
I know myself.
Oh my god!
God, Jesus, man.
So that is going to be 9 more points of damage. Poison as the demon's poison courses through your body, your lungs.
Okay. All right.
God, that sucks.
Well, I shouldn't have breathed in from the nose.
You would think after traveling with us in a closed vehicle for so long.
You think, I would get some sort of bonus, but no.
But you get a lozenge and put it in there. And
Do you have religion?
Yes.
You can
I
make
have
a religion
religion.
roll.
To help my breathing? Sure.
No, this is probably going to be pointless, but I'm going to let you make a roll.
It is pointless. I slept through that class. I decided to take the beer making elective as opposed to demonology. I was like, I'm going to go to the Tappist TED Talk and skip this demonology crap.
All right, you're still coughing up for the poison. That demon is right next to you.
Okay, let me give him the harsh stage light.
Okay.
I'll cast that,
Okay.
and I will put it right there on him. So this means to get a Constitution save.
It does not.
He's fine.
Washes over him.
Oh,
Well, let me just see if he takes. I don't think he takes half.
Yeah, see if he.
I think he might from Moonbeam, actually.
And he's not a shapeshifter, so who knows?
You don't know.
Moonbeam.
Just because he's a demon doesn't mean he just sits around in hell all day. I mean,
Well, no, but he's not
he's probably got
necessarily.
dreams, desires, hobbies.
Yes, and is incredibly good at needlepoint.
Hobbies include poisoning clerics.
Demons like the demon next to Holgrim looks over at Echo and the other elf, looks back at Holgrim and was like, Man, that's harsh.
Matt,
I thought I was the demon.
Yeah, he's like, oh, it's harsh.
it takes half points, half damage.
Half. Okay. All right. It screeches. It's like, your foul magic, priest. You will
Don't be
rot here.
judgy. Who are you calling foul?
You're the one with the wings.
You're the one with the wings and the terrible singing voice. Terrible.
I heard that. Fuck you guys.
Oh, shucks.
This is gonna break up the band.
This will be our Yoko Ono moment. This will be it right here.
Yeah. All right. So you're beating on this guy, and he's like, "Oh, stop! Oh, how can you do this to an old man? An old man!"
He can still speak with that much of Bromarch's drugs up his butt.
And he starts like,
He's still stunned,
his,
right?
his body. No,
No.
he's never.
I
He
thought that was the
floats
demon's
up.
roll.
No, it's his go. He floats up, and he's
Oh,
like,
fuck.
you can see his eyes are like glazed over. You've seen this look like in Gromarsh most days, and he's sort of like, I can see it all. You are all beneath me, and he begins to float, and he's sort of like arcane energy begins to like stretch between his hands. Like, I can see the ends of the universe. I have transcended. His body begins like waves of magic starts coming out, and he's about 10 feet off the ground, and he's like, I don't need this contest anymore. I am no longer a feeble elf. I am a god. All will worship me. And he explodes.
He totally did a low pan.
And like pieces of like elf and tattered things and like magical little dust and all that starts flying down all around you.
Bits, we can smoke it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
you know
you
how high you can get off him?
Oh.
Hey, guys, I'm still counting that. I'm still counting that one as mine.
Okay.
We should still get the creatures.
I think the goblin did it.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I watched you. You kept missing him on the ground. It was pretty embarrassing. You should just die. I mean,
that's
Speaking
coming.
of dying, the Vrock next to Holgrim is going to go. So it makes one attack with its beak and one with its talons. So let's go ahead.
So not its terrible singing voice. That's always a
No,
bonus.
it's terrible. So first it will
Talonless
attack with its
bird.
beak. It tries to peck you with a 22.
that'll peck me.
All right,
That will peck
and then the next
Pecker.
is a
Peck.
talon. So same to hit. Ooh,
Yeah, they both down.
almost a natural 20 there.
Almost.
All
That
right,
would've been
so
not good.
for the beak hits you for 9 points of damage.
Nice
Give me
pecker.
Nice. And the
That's one way to stop this
claw
fight.
is much harder hitting. The claw hits you for 17 points of damage.
Aye.
Ouch.
Damn. That hurt.
I will eat your small dwarven entrails.
He's a halfling, you fuck.
You crossed the line now. Now I'm gonna fucking mount your skull to our fucking wagon, you little bitch.
Talentless bird stealing my whole entire shtick. Kill them all.
That's its turn. And then
Eldritch Bolt.
Effie, she comes running over here, kind of hides behind some rubble. She looks up. She's like, "Hey, Ryan, is that you up there? Hey, honey, we're all at the same place. Are you over here somewhere? I saw
Shoot.
you."
The freaking elf.
Shoot the fucking
And she's
demon.
like
What the
looking
fuck
around. She's looking for rain. You came to
Why?
save me.
Why did the smart one have to
Stop
die?
fucking falling over the vibrator and shoot the fucking demon. The batteries are still good. Just go.
All right, Holgrim, you are up.
So I will attack the demon recklessly, so I get advantage on each shot.
Okay.
But it will get advantage on me when it attacks
Next
me.
turn.
Yes.
Don't worry, Echo will take care of it, right? Oh, that's a lot of dice. All right.
Well, each one's advantage, so that's
So was the first two like 12 and 7?
yeah. And
All
the
right,
next
that's a
one,
miss.
so I got one hit with. Let me roll my damn. Still, that's not bad.
So the you hit with the second attack.
Yeah, I hit with the second attack only. That's going to be a total of 19.
All right.
I come
So
in and I go,
19 points.
uppercut
Ow.
him and chop right into him.
Oh yeah, black ichor spills. It sort of screeches.
So I'm definitely
Foul
fucking him
biter.
up, right?
Oh yeah. Your weapons
Right.
are definitely
Ain't like the fucking wizards who were like, we're doing, okay, cool. Just checking.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Not like the wizards. Yep. All right. Do you move? You full out attacked.
I'm staying right here with them. I'm like,
All right.
no, you pissed me off. You called me a dwarf. Now I'm going to end you in your line.
All right. Rain, you are up.
All right. Rain whispers in, is like, Effie, kill these fucking wizards and demons and let's get the hell out of here. And he is going to shoot that elf.
All right.
All right. He is. And he's attacking from hidden, so he's got advantage on the first shot.
Okay.
Does a 20 hit?
A 20 hits.
Okay. And he is going to do.
Yeah. 20 hits.
Hey, good damage. There we go.
16 total.
Okay.
10 piercing, 6 sneak attack. And then he gets a second attack.
'Cause it's hasted.
This one will not be at advantage because he's hasted.
Good.
23 to hit.
Ooh, that hits too.
And just ignore the sneak attack on this damage. 6 more piercing.
All right.
And then he will use his 60-foot move and fly away. Holy fucking shit.
Hey, was that a shooting star?
And yeah, there's fucking glitter just coming down. All right, and that is
no.
There's
Well,
a
you're out of
15.
range
So
anyway.
15
Not
stealth
bad.
isn't bad. So
Yeah, you
It's not
hang
bad.
him with
For you,
arrows.
it's
They're
bad,
like
though.
hitting him and like sparking and knocking off. He's like getting stumbled and knocked around. He's like, he's just still sort of in shock that his compatriot exploded.
That is cool.
okay,
Gromarsh, you're up. You need to make a con save at the beginning of your turn to shake off the poison.
I quite liked it, but okay, let's see.
All right. You were able to shake. Yeah, you've had harder stuff.
he puts harder stuff on his breakfast cereal.
Yeah, right?
A lot harder than that tot that just blew up, right? So I cast Thunderclap on this guy.
Okay.
Is that going to affect Orin?
Thunderclap or thunder wave? I know we have this discussion each time you cast it.
Well, you give him the clap or you
Thunderclap.
give him a wave.
Thunderclap.
Oh, it's only 5 foot.
Clap show up?
Yeah, it's only a
sure.
5
Oh,
foot.
okay.
So you have to move forward, like take a step
Sorry.
forward, and then you can hit him with thunderclap.
Ooh.
And you do. Hold on, did you roll? Oh, yep, that was 2 dice, 4 points. All right, you come up and boom, big loud boom. All of you hear it, and the creature kind of stumbles a little bit.
Oh, I see. It's all the same. Okay. I don't think I have any other action, right?
Nope, that's it.
Well, he has another
right.
move he can use.
No, you could continue moving. You only move 5 feet, but you're in his reach. If you move out of his reach,
So
you
that
could move like
disengaging,
around
yeah.
him or something. Like you could try to put yourself in a flanking position with Orin, or you could stay where you are and set up a flanking position with Zulja.
Yeah, I think I'll just move here. It's all the same.
Okay. All right. Zulja, you are up.
Okay, so first con save attempt.
Yep.
No.
Ooh. All right.
Oh,
So
Jesus.
3 points damage for poison.
Okay. I have a much better constitution than Orin.
Oh my god, yes. I wasn't
I
built for
will-
this kind of labor.
So I will move up and try and smash him with the thwacking stick.
All right.
Oh, smash him down.
Thwack on, thwack off, thwack on, thwack off. The thwacker.
Yes.
24.
Ooh, that is
There
a
you
hit.
go.
So that's a hit. So I will take that damage. I will throw in Psychic Blades
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
for shit damage. And what's the other one? The Orcish Fury. which lets me take 1 damage die. Is it Orcish Fury or what's the other one? Hold on.
Orc Ferocity is the thing that lets you live after you go down
No, it's the one that lets me roll the extra one of the damage dice again. Orcish Fury.
Okay.
Yeah, so it says your inner fury burns tirelessly. You gain the following benefits. Increase your strength or constitution score by 1 to a maximum of 20.
Fury.
When you hit with an attack using a simple or martial weapon, you can roll one of the weapon's damage dice an additional time and add its damage directly to the weapon damage type. And immediately after you use it, after you use your relentless endurance trait, you can use your reaction to make 1 weapon attack. But I'm not at that point yet.
Okay. All right, so just roll your damage again.
Roll one more D6.
D8.
Well, the D8 for the Great Club.
Yeah.
Oh, D8? Oh.
Yeah, D8.
D8. Another 2.
We're going to nickel and dime these guys to death.
Well, I mean, overall, it's 19 points of damage. You run up there and crack, and it kind of stumbles. Its head swivels around and looks at you angrily. You will pay for eternity.
Okay.
He's considerably flanked.
That seems if he's using the optional flank rule. Matt, since he starts his turn there in my harsh lighting,
yes,
here's some damage.
Okay.
And that's for me with love. I love you.
Yeah. 20 points of damage.
He still gets to
make a save.
Uppercut.
He still gets to make.
Finish him.
I wonder if they take extra.
They do not actually, which is interesting. Wow. They don't. Well, like I said, no one has to make a roll to find that stuff out. But let me see what his con is +4.
Come on.
No, so he takes the
full 20.
Full 20.
Nice.
Burn, bitch!
It burns. It burns. The light burns us.
It adds 20 pounds too.
Okay, now he can go.
I have bags under my eyes.
How does anyone perform under these conditions?
Talent. They have
And a lot of drugs.
Well, yeah, lots of drugs.
Yes, and it now
on screen.
has.
A lot of drugs.
You have its undivided attention, Orin. It is going to beak and talon you.
That's kind of unfair because I'm kind of poisoned. Oh, wait.
Ouch. That's a hit.
Oof.
Oh, I'm just disadvantaged, so it's not great. Okay.
So the beak it beaks you, and then it's going to try to talon you.
Well, I did a very
16
good
hit.
That was a very good beaking. The other one will not hit. The 16 will not hit.
The beak. Luckily, the beak doesn't do quite as much damage.
It still feels like a lot. Just saying.
Does it? 9 points.
That feels like a lot.
Yeah.
That feels like I'm dying. But I'm not. I just systematically dying,
Echo, you are up. There is a demon. There is an elf down the road.
Like shit.
I'm gonna scoot over here, kind of getting, he's just out of reach. So I'm just gonna stab the
demon.
the demon with a flourish of my magical bread knife.
All right.
Yes. Good job.
All right.
That is a hit.
Second attack on him also.
That is a miss.
That's a miss. And 1 bonus unarmed strike. I'm gonna kick him in the butt.
That is a hit. So a 26, a 10, and a 23.
All right. So 2-handed with my bread knife here. Ooh, 10 plus 4, so 14.
Good job.
So 20 points total. So 6 from the piercing with the or slashing with the sword, and 6 bludgeoning with my foot up his bum.
All right. So how much was how much from the sword?
14.
14.
And everything's magical. My fists and my weapons are all magical.
Your fists are magical. All right.
Yeah.
Nice. Magic fisting. All right.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, it hurts. Well, that's a big deal. That's a big deal that's magic. All right, so you cut into him, you punch him, and it's like, "Rah! Vile elf creature, hideous being."
I'm an Eladrin, thank you.
All right, Orin, it is the start of your turn. Please make a con save.
Still
Okay,
asking
you
a
can
lot.
make another religion roll.
Okay, I'll make my religion roll. Damn it!
Jesus Christ.
Yes. You are the
All right.
most unreligious.
Go ahead and make your con roll.
We said that.
That's not. Yeah, that's. Oh God. Okay.
It's funny. I see the rolls like after you guys do because I don't see them I'm in the encounter
Leave
screen.
me alone. I'm just.
Oh,
leave
there
me
you
alone.
go. Yes, 16. You're able to cough the last of the poison out of you, kind of spit it out, and you are free to act.
Okay, because I'm in a shitty place right now, and I
It'll
think
get
he's
better,
still going to
buddy.
attack
We're here
me
for you.
for a while. I will, as a bonus action, I'll cast Shield of Faith on myself, just to up that AC a little bit. I'm not sure where that pops out.
Yeah, I see it. Plus
I
2
don't know
your
what that
AC.
is. Okay, and then I will draw my sword and swing at him without disadvantage for a change.
So real quick, I don't want to blue falcon you here, but so it's a concentration spell. So if you do this to concentrate, you'll have to drop the moonbeam. If that's a concentrate.
It is a concentrate, and I would probably have to drop Moonbeam.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just not cast it.
Okay.
I'll just.
It doesn't look like it's moving anywhere.
Go aggro.
Yeah.
Yeah, go all egg.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just strike it with a sword then.
Okay. Oh my gosh, that's a hit.
Ooh,
That's a
Critical
nat
hit.
20.
Nat 20.
Yes. There you go.
Holy
right.
moly.
Oh,
Finish him.
Orin going all total aggro.
So that's what I hit him with. You talentless bitch. And then I will move, still staying in his melee attack range, close to the lead to group action. I was like, I'm gonna just bleed over here. I'm gonna bleed over here now, bitches.
All right. It is the demon over here that was just attacked very painfully by Echo. So it is going
Randy?
to try to bite and claw Echo.
All right, see you
Whoa.
later, guys. I'm dead.
What?
Yeah.
I know I
Yeah.
will.
You
I
haven't
don't
taken
fucking
any
know.
damage this entire battle. So let's say, all right.
Well, that's true.
So does the 18 hit Echo?
Yeah, I got 17
All right.
AC right now.
All right. So then 22.
Oh, fuck me.
So
yeah,
then
that
the
hits also.
The beak will do 10. And the claw does
Come on,
12.
12.
So 22
Come on, you're still
points.
up.
Oh, I'm still up.
That's the
You're
first
still
time he's
up
been hit, I
now.
think, right? All right.
Yeah.
And
Ouch.
that is its attack. And then it's actually its action. On his turn, the other elf.
The invisible elf.
No, the one that the one that you guys have been peppering. He just bamps away.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
Oh, well.
And
You're
it
getting the
is
fucking
Effie's.
shit kicked. Their friend exploded. You think they're going to stick
Yeah.
around?
She
Of his own volition.
That's true. He ascended.
she moves around over here and she's like, Eldritch Blast!
Finally.
14 points of damage.
Jesus. All right.
That's fucking hurts, man.
And this thing like stumbles. It is like cut up. There's like black ichor spilling everywhere. It's like, I will destroy you all.
Yeah,
It's
we need to
looking
take out
really
Randy.
bad.
So you're doing a good job of it so far.
And that is where we're going to end tonight.
You're
Dun,
not
dun,
going to let me
dun.
finish, you son of a bitch.
Thank you for listening to the Advanced Age Role Playing Gamers podcast presentation of the next chapter of Sex, Drugs, and Saving Throws story, Baking the Law. I'm Matt, your host, and also your tour manager for this adventure. The Mithril Maidens are Nathan, playing Echoes of Banter, an Eladrin elf monk who's also the band's bagpipist. Tyr playing Rain nor Shine, a fairy fighter rogue bass lutist. Sean as Holgrim of the Lost Shire, a halfling barbarian and lead lutist. Chris as Zulja Azea, a half-orc bard and drummer of the band. Kupo as Gromarsh, a half-orc bard and lead singer. And to keep them all in line, Malcolm as Orin Killroy, a half-elf cleric and manager. Original art for Sex, Drugs, and Saving Throws was done by Simone Temeta, also known as Old Raging Barbarian. Music and sound effects for Sex, Drugs, and Saving Throws were provided by Dark Fantasy Studios, SoundQ, and original sound effects by our very own Nathan. If you like what you've heard, please go ahead and follow, link, subscribe, and write a review anywhere that you find or listen to our podcast. Or you can also leave a comment if you like to watch our episodes on our YouTube channel, or just hit us up on Twitter. We're happy to talk with folks. Thank you again for listening. So grab your +1 longsword and your bottle of Viagra, because you're never too old to roll.
So Randy and Todd are going to have to wait till next week to kill them?
I just realized my raging damage has never been adding. I got to hit it separately.
Okay.
So that thing would be dead right now. But that's
Probably
okay.
would. It's got very few hit points left.
Yeah, so I'll just breathe on it next turn. And
all right. Well, thank you. You guys are your plan sort of worked, right? With the drug suppository.
Yes, that did work.
Did work.
Yeah, the guy blew
Who's
up.
going to power word? Did he have power word kill? Did he have power word kill?
Yeah, he was about to use it.
These guys are like 4,000 years old.
Yeah,
God,
they got power word kill.
He would have laid. One of us
yeah, we would have been out. Yeah, we would have been done.
Is it less
And
than
now we
99
have
hit points or something like
Well,
that?
it is. It's less than 99 hit points. But let me pull back a little, since we're out the show's over. Pull back a little. There's no way I would I think that would be kind of shitty as a GM to power word kill you guys. I don't know. I don't know if I would have done it or not. I don't know. Maybe I would have. But I knew that he was going to get the suppository there with the. So that was good.
Grumesh, I need a new song, something with a Roman candle in it. I think you should feel inspired.